Hey, good afternoon, Jen here, and I'm looking at this large watercolor, thinking about some questions related to simultaneous contrast and how colors affect each other. The main thing is the gray that is down here is very light. It's somewhere in the range of this too. This is acrylic gouache here. Or it could be a number 1 in regular gouache. So one of the things that color has to do in order for it to change in the viewer's eye, for one thing, there have to be small amounts of a color to change, and the eye has to be able to get a little bit tired by staring at the image. I've got this image over here, and then I've got a secondary one over here with less yellow. But all of this yellow green that you see that's around this gray is inviting that gray to become its complement, which is violet. And the eye and the brain do this because the brain is always seeking, well, in theory, is always seeking harmony and balance. And in order for it to be balanced, if there's one, there must be the other. And that's why a color will change while you're looking at it into something else. Now, when you're at home, you should cut out some small mats, or use some small, if you have any mats that are damaged or you don't want to use them, you could use these for looking at color. And I want you to notice that if I cover up a lot of that yellow, then the background instantly reverts back to gray. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the film because you're not supposed to be able to photograph simultaneous contrast, but I have had a little bit of luck last couple months doing it. So if you isolate that color, it turns back to gray because you don't have the yellow green acting on it. So, and you should have these in different sizes. If you can have some small matte areas where you can isolate a color and really look at it. So let me grab one more example. So here's some red violet on here with some color samples out here. So in theory, the first thing you should be thinking of is that red violet is going to try to green everything that goes on it. This piece is already green, and here are the larger examples. So one thing that needs to be there, like I said earlier, is the color that you're trying to change needs to be small, and the field around it needs to be big in order for the field to exert its influence on that color. So anyway, I'm getting long-winded, so I'm going to have to go now. So I'm going back to work, and more on this tomorrow if I can. So have a good day, and I'll see you later.